Are you looking for the best action cameras? In this video we will look at some of the 10 best action cameras on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. GoPro Hero 12. The Hero 12 Black, 8/10, wired recommends, picks up where the Hero 11 left off and adds better battery life, smarter stabilization, support for log video, wireless mic support, and a tripod mount. It's everything we love about the Hero 11, with some added bonuses. There is one downside though. GoPro dropped GPS support from the Hero 12. The Hero series has always stood above its competitors when it comes to image stabilization, arguably the most important feature in an action camera. The Hero 12 Black brings Hypersmooth 6, GoPro's name for its image stabilization software, which offers better stabilization with even less cropping. Couple this with the much improved battery life, and less overheating, and the GoPro Hero 12 is our top pick for most people. Number 2. DJI Action 4. DJI's Action 4, 8/10, wired recommends, is a fantastic action camera. The magnetic mounting system is the best we've tried, the menu system makes switching between modes a snap, and the resulting photos and video are great. There are two places I think the GoPro Hero 12 edges ahead. The big one is 5.3K video. The other is stabilization, particularly horizon lock, which I've found less reliable on the Action 4. That said, this is an awesome camera and it integrates well into the DJI ecosystem. If you have a DJI drone, or DJI Mix, 8/10, wired recommends, and plan to mix together footage, I would pick this over the Hero 12 because of how seamlessly DJI's various tools works together. Number 3. Insta360 RS. Do you want an action cam? How about a 360-degree cam? The answer is, you want both, and now you can get both in one package. Insta360's RS, 8/10, wired recommends, eliminates the debate by bringing interchangeable lenses to the action camera. There are 3 lenses, or mods, a 4K mod that mirrors what you'll get from the other cameras on this page, a dual-lens 360-degree camera, and a wide-angle Leica lens paired with a 1-inch sensor that's capable of capturing 5K video. The best value lies in pairing the 4K mod with the 360 mod, but if you can afford it, the Leica 1-inch mod delivers some of the best video quality I've seen from an action camera. The updated Insta360 RS differs from its predecessor in both the 4K mod, which can now shoot 5.2K video, and the processor, which brings the company's motion smoothing algorithm to the camera, rather than requiring the app. I also like that Insta360 regularly adds new features and improvements via firmware updates, rather than releasing a whole new camera body every year. Number 4. Insta360 Go3 Action Camera. Insta360's Go series cameras never struck me as true action cams until this third version. The Go3, 7/10, wired recommends, is a completely redesigned, hybrid camera that transforms from a traditional action camera form factor to a more portable go-anywhere wearable camera. In action camera mode, it's much like everything else in this guide. Though the flip-up rear screen is a nice extra, it makes composing shots with you in them much easier. The Go3 isn't fully waterproof in this mode, which is a significant downside. But when you remove the camera from the case, the camera itself is waterproof. The case can also continue to act as a remote monitor even when you pull the camera out. Couple that with the extremely strong magnetic mounting system on the camera pod, and the Go3 becomes capable of shots and angles that no other camera in this guide can match. Most importantly though, this camera is just plain fun. I keep mine in my bag all the time and find myself using it more and more. The video resolution tops out at 2.7K, which makes it a little hard to cut together with higher resolution footage, but the simplicity and ease of use more than make up for it in my experience. Number 5. GoPro Hero 11 Black. The Hero 11 Black, 9/10, wired recommends, remains a fantastic camera, and if you want GPS support to record details like your track or speed, this is the GoPro to get. It has the same sensor and processor as the new Hero 12, though it is missing the latest generation stabilization. What makes the Hero 11 compelling though is that it's only $350, and it may end up dropping even lower during upcoming sales events like Black Friday, Cyber Monday. If you see it around $300, don't hesitate to grab one. Number 6. Insta360 X3 Camera. Insta360's X series 360-degree cameras have never been in this guide before because previous versions were not really action cameras. The X3, 8/10 wired recommends, is different. It shoots 5.7K 360 video out of its dual lenses, but you can also switch to a new single lens mode and use it like a 4K action cam. The X3 is slim, relatively lightweight, and can shoot very high resolution, and fun. Don't forget fun. 72-megapixel spherical images. The result is a camera that's great for people who primarily shoot 360 footage but want to occasionally shoot something more action-oriented. Number 7. GoPro Hero 10 Black. The Hero 10 Black, 8/10, wired recommends, added a faster processor, which speeds up capture times, ekes more resolution out of the 23.6-megapixel sensor, and adds much improved image stabilization. The main place that the new Hero 11 and 12 trump this camera is the newer, more squared processor, image stabilization, and higher resolution stills. Still, for most of us, the quality of results you get from the Hero 10 is going to be plenty. If you have to cut videos to vertical format, then grab the Hero 11 or 12. If you don't, this is probably good enough and easier on the pocketbook. That said, don't spend more than $280 on it. Number 8. Olympus Tough TG6. The Olympus TG6, 8/10, wired recommends, isn't a strap it to your head and shred camera, but if you're shooting underwater, a common use case for these cameras, this is your best bet. The sensor in the TG6 is the largest of the bunch, though it is now about 5 years old and beginning to show its age. Olympus has abandoned its camera business, so there will probably never be a TG7. I still think the TG6 is the camera to get if you're shooting a lot of underwater footage, but the results versus the Hero 8 in 2019 were more impressive than the results versus the Hero 12 in 2023. That said, this is a seriously tough camera, freeze-proof, crush-proof, dust-proof, and shock-proof. You can drop it from 7 feet. It also has real camera features you won't find elsewhere, like focus stacking for close-ups, an extensive set of add-ons, extra lenses, and even an underwater case that extends its depth rating. Number 9. AKASO Action Camera. AKASO has a very different take on the action camera, eschewing the usual design for a flat body with the primary screen on top. The result is a camera that can fit places others won't, like the bottom of a skateboard or under a helmet visor. The AKASO shoots 4K at 30 frames per second or, if you want slow-mo footage, 1080p at 120 fps. The video and image quality is on par with what you get from the GoPro Hero 8. The one place the bigger names pull ahead of the AKASO is image stabilization. It does have stabilization, but it doesn't help nearly as much as what you get with the Hero 9 and up or Insta360 RS. Sound, on the other hand, is excellent, and I got far less wind noise than with other cameras. All things considered, it's hard to beat the AKASO's performance for the price. Number 10. DJI Action 2 Camera. DJI's Action 2 Camera, 6/10, wired review, was a significant departure from the company's first action camera, and it abandoned the design for its third and fourth, which leaves the Action 2 in an odd spot. The Action 2 takes a page from Insta360's playbook and is a modular camera system. The difference is that DJI's camera doesn't have to have any extra modules.
You can shoot with just the tiny lens. It's unclear what support for the Action 2 will be going forward, given that the Osmo Action 3 and 4 have since come out. There is some risk you're buying a system DJI has no plans to support in the future. But DJI is still selling this one, so we're keeping it in here for people who want a tiny camera.